start my video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning Theraband class and yoga blocks. My name is Ann Lefkovitz with the Graceful Yogi. We're going to start off with just warming up a little bit, 5 minutes of warm up. So I'm going to step off my spongy mat, and what I'm just going to do is balance and draw my right knee into the chest. Maybe roll that ankle around a bit. And now put that right leg down. And now I'm going to balance and pick up that left side. Challenging right off the get-go here. And find a place on the floor where you can kind of put your eyes towards it and just kind of breathe into that. Find your balance here. Draw the knee up as high as you can, and then release. We're going to do a couple more of that, drawing the right leg up. Draw it up, squeeze it up, stretch it up, lift out of that left hip also. I have to look forward a little bit, find a gaze so you can find your balance. Put that right leg down, and now I'm going to lift up that left leg, finding my balance, maybe roll my ankle around. Just warming up. All right, now what I'm gonna do is open up my arms to the side, put the right hand on the hip, and I'm just gonna kind of twist and kind of punch to the right with that left hand. And now come back and then twist and punch a little bit with the right, all right? Just do a few more in there. You can add a little like pulse into that. Just feels good to kind of twist that waistline, punch it a little bit. I'm going to the left side, and then I'm going to go to the right side, and then the left, and then back to center. Take your hips and just kind of make nice big circles with them. Place those hands on the hips and do a couple, I say 4, and then come back and do 4 the opposite way. Ooh, nice. And then kind of shush it a little bit back and forth. And I'm going to take my chin to my chest, and I'm going to do a few little neck rolls. So I'm going to come over to the right side, and then to the back, over to the left, and then back to center, over to the right, and to the back, to the left, and to center. One more over to the right, and to the back, and to the left, and to center. Pause a moment there. Let your head just kind of drop down. And now we're going to do 3 the opposite way. Go to the left, and to the back, to the right, and center. Over to the left, to the back, to the right, and center. And last one, over to the right, to the back, left, and center. Pause a moment there. Try to draw the belly in a bit, and then just roll the head up. All right, let's do nice arm circles. So you're gonna raise the arms up, draw them around behind you, raise up 2, and draw. You can roll the wrists a little bit, the palms in and out if that feels good to you. And then we're gonna go opposite way. So I'm gonna roll back with the arms and come forward and back. You know, Monday Theraband, we do a lot of like arm work. This is so great if anybody has any shoulder issues, rotational issues in that shoulder, ball and socket joint. I'm gonna stretch up with the right arm, lean a little bit to the left, bring that right arm down, stretch up to the left with the left arm. One more. I feel like I could kind of do stretching for the whole class. All right, take the hands behind the back. If you can clasp the fingertips together, go for it. If you cannot, maybe grab your Theraband or a yoga strap, and you're just gonna dip forward a little bit, flat back, raise the arms up, and now draw them back down to your butt. Raise up 2, and drop on down. Third one, raise up 3, and drop down. And now lift yourself up nice and long. Release the hands behind the back. Last little warm up is forward. We're gonna roll down and then come on back up, okay? So I'm gonna raise my arms up with an inhale and then chin to chest, bend those wrists and start to roll on down to the mat. Pause a moment down at the mat. You can bend the knees, do a little bicycle, whatever kind of feels good to you. And then inhale, exhale, press back up. Stacking the vertebrae. Last thing to come up is the head. One more set. Inhale, roll up, reach up, and chin to chest and roll on down. And now gently inhale, exhale, press back up. Feet press into that mat. All right, we're warmed up. I'm warmed up. I'm gonna grab my Theraband now. We're gonna do some standing arm work and some light work because we're gonna squat. Find the center of your Theraband, step into it. Maybe have a little bit of resistance in there if you want to. I'm going to take my ends of my Theraband and I'm gonna wrap them around my palms, my hands, all right? And I'm gonna find where I can find a little bit of a bicep curl in here where there's some resistance, okay? So I'm gonna stand up tall. We're gonna do 8 sets of each exercise, all right? So you're standing up tall, and now give a slight little bend, a squat. Arms are down alongside, here we go. Bicep curl in 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, and release. Draw the belly in. 4, and release. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand up nice and tall. Now we're going to do triceps, all right? So squat on down. Arms draw down alongside of you, and you're just going to reach them back behind you. Find the resistance, and now bend the elbows in. 1, extend back. 2, extend back. 3, extend back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then stand on up, nice and slow. All right, our next arm exercise is we're going to do little arm circles. And what I'm going to do, I may have to switch to my lighter weight band. I'm going to reverse my the way I hold my band the opposite way. All right, doesn't matter. You guys know how you want to hold your band, but you want to have your fingertips and palms like open, not fists, okay? So just try to figure out how to get your band, and you're in like a W, right? So your elbows are bent. All we're gonna do is reach up and then open up to the sides, bend the elbows in. Reach up 1, open to the side and bring it in. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like a half circle, 8, bring it in. All right. And next one is we are going to make fists. All right. So your arms will be right in front of you. The elbows are bent. You're going to draw the arms out in front, open to a V, and then circle back down and draw them up. All right. Bent elbows, fists right in front. Punch both arms out. 1, bring it around and circle down and back up. 2, bring it around, circle down and back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoa. All right. Woo. All right. Last little, let's see, did we already do, let's see, W, elbows bent, circles, arms bent. Oh, I did forget one in there, which is the W, elbows bent, and we raise up to a T. All right, so I don't think we did this. Anyway, elbows bent, and you're gonna raise up to a V, open up to the side, bring the elbows in. Raise up to a V, open to the sides, elbows in. Here we go, 3. Maybe we did this already, but it doesn't matter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, release the Theraband away from you, and now we're going to come down to laying onto our right side of our body. This is where we're going to grab our yoga block, if you have one. So I'm going to lay on my right side. I'm going to put that yoga block in between my ankles. I'm going to try to bring it to where it's tall in between the ankles, all right? So you're going to be towards the front of your mat, because these are the teasers, everybody. So you roll back and you lift the legs up and try to have that left hand grab the toes. Come on back to on the side body. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do 8. Roll back, lift up, come back down. Roll back 2, lift up, and come on down. Here's 3, and come on down. And 4, and come on down. 5, come on down, legs nice and long. 6, come on down. 7, back down. 8, and back down. Beautiful. Bend the knees, roll over onto that left side. We're gonna do that same exercise on the left side. So kind of have a bit of a banana, but you're towards your mat. You're on the left forearm, and you're just gonna, hold on, I gotta get my ankles on this block. And I'm just gonna roll back, lift my legs up, and come back down. Here we go, 2, and back down. 3, and back down. 4, and back down. 5, back down. 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. Back down. Very nice. Come back up to sitting, and we're just going to lay down onto our back side, and you're going to take that block and you're going to put it right underneath the heel and towards your bum. All right, the left knee is bent. We're going to lift up our hips, and you're going to tap the toe down and draw it back up. We're going to do 8 taps. Then we'll come down and we'll do the left side. Okay? So, arms nice and long. Inhale. Exhale, draw the hips up. Tap down 1. Up. 2. Up. 3, up, 4, up, nice and slow, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, draw the hips down, switch the block underneath the left heel and put it right above the booty. Your right leg is connected, the foot is connected to the mat, all right? Here we go, inhale, exhale, raise the hips up, tap down 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. My glutes and my abs are engaged. 6, up, 7, up, 8, up. Bring the hips down. Take the block out from underneath. If you want to draw your knees in, go right ahead. And then you're going to roll back over and take both blocks, if it's possible, if you have both, 2 blocks, and just come on to standing. A forward fold where you're going to have your hands just gently on the blocks. If you need to raise them up to a higher position, go right ahead. I'm going to have mine down to that wide width. My feet are connected, kind of touching each other, and it's a forward fold, okay? Drop the head down. So all we're going to do, this is for calf and ankle stretching and strengthening. You're going to lift up that right heel, pick up the right leg, and step back only where your toe is kind of where the left heel is. Put that foot down, lift up the left heel, and now put that left foot down. It's like you're walking backwards, but I want you to do it intentionally, where you're lifting the heel up and then bringing the toes back by the heel of the opposite foot. And now you're back to basically a plank, right? A little higher than a plank, more like a downward dog. Stretch back. All right, now you're going to lift up that left foot, walk it forward, right foot, walk it forward, left. I want you to find that full rotation of the ankle. And back up to the front and I forward fold over. Here we go. Here's our second set. Pick up the heel, walk back, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, and if you want to come down into a plank, you're more than welcome to. Stretch the body out. Lift the hips back up. Try to have the heels connected. Lift the left heel and step forward. Lift that right and step forward. Left and step forward. Right and step forward. I'm almost to the front again. And I'm going to forward fold. All right, begin. Left foot picks up. Right foot picks up. You have to use your abdominals to pick that heel up. There's a connection that I want you to make. Lifting the heel first and leave the toes onto the mat a minute as that other foot stretches down. I'm all the way to the back. I'm going to lengthen into that plank pose. And now I'm going to lift those hips up again. And now walk with the right foot. And then the left. You're trying to straighten the opposite leg as you pick up that heel nice and slow, everybody. This is really yummy. Forward fold. And here we go. Lift up that right, step back. And the left. And the right. And the left. And the right. Notice how maybe one leg, you don't have as much movement. And now I'm back to the plank. and lift back up with the hips. Walk forward. It's probably about, I'll count it, how many steps we're taking. And now forward fold. I think it's like 4 or 5. And now lifting that right foot. Place it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I do 6 steps. So I guess that's 3 on each side. Plank pose. Lift the hips back up. Really getting that movement. Walking forward. Seems like not very much, but you'll be able to feel it. Or maybe you are feeling it. Forward fold. All right, we have 3 more. Lifting the right heel, step back just a little bit. Like line it up with the opposite heel with the toe. And back. Left side, right side, and left side, and come to a plank. Lift the hips back up, use the abdominals. Step forward with the left, and then the right, and the left, and the right, and the left, and the right. Forward fold. Lift the left heel up, and put it down. Right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and now plank pose. Lift back up, start to walk forward, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, forward fold. All right, here we go. 1 more. I'm gonna lift that right heel off and then the left. You have to really use your abdominals when you're lifting that heel off. I hope everybody feels this. This is really yummy. Try to stay out of your neck. Back down to the plank. Stretch it. Lift the hips back up. And now I'm going on that left side and the right side. Left side and the right side. Left side and the right. Forward fold. All right, beautiful. Now step back a little bit, come down to your knees. Come off of the wrists a minute, roll the wrists around and do them opposite. Maybe shake it out a little bit. You could rub your hands together too. All right. We're going to take one of the blocks and put it right in front of you. I don't know, about 2 feet in front of you. You're going to take the other block and you're going to place it underneath the right knee. Okay, you're going to place both hands onto the block and you're going to come up onto that right knee. All right. So find your balance in there because both hands are kind of close on that block. Lifting up the left knee, flex that foot, and we're going to pulse it up 8 times. Pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend that leg out and bend the knee in. Extend out 2 and bend in. Extend out 3 and bend in. 4, 5, 6, 7, bend it in, bring the left knee down, come off of your block. You're gonna switch and put the block underneath that left knee. Come up onto your hands on the block in front of you. Lift up, draw that right knee up, flex the foot. We're gonna pulse it, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the leg out, point the toe, bend the knee, flex the foot in. Point out 2, and bend in. 3, and bend in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee down, come off of your blocks, put them off to the side, grab your Theraband. We are going to repeat those 10 exercises, okay? Finding my Theraband, the center of it, I'm gonna stand on the middle of it, getting ready for bicep curls. So I'm gonna wrap the band around, find my resistance in the band. Standing up tall. All right, here we go. Bend on down, bicep curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to standing. All right, we're gonna do triceps, all right? So adding your squat in there is good for knees, quadricep, the front of the leg, and the back of the leg. But if it's too hard, then you can stay standing. I'm gonna bend that down into my little squat, reach the arms back behind me, and now bend in with the arms, straighten back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stand on up. All right, we're gonna do W's. So I'm just gonna turn forward, and I'm gonna put my band the opposite way. It's always weird how to get into this opposite. All right, so the W is the elbows are bent, your palms are facing forward, fingertips are released, you're not in a fist, and you're just gonna bend up, straighten up, and come on down nice and slow. Straighten up 2, and come on down. 3, and come on down, neck nice and long. 4, and come on down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. Woo! All right. Bring the arms down, and now I'm gonna make a fist, and my elbows are kind of tucked in next to my ribs. All right, this is where we punch out, and then we punch forward, we go out to the side, and come on down. It's like a half circle. All right, so you start with the elbows bent, fists, punch on out, draw the arms out to a T, and bring them on down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, smile and be happy. 7, 8. Woo! All right. We got one more exercise where we do the circles. Again, it's that kind of W. but we're going to we're going to add a circle in there. So you're in the W, palms open up, raise up, draw out to the sides, palms face down, and come back into that elbows bent. All right, palms up, 2, open to the side, and draw back in. Palms up. And here we go, 4 and 5. Breathe, 6, 7, and 8. All right, release that stretchy band and put it off to the side. And now we're going to do that teaser where we have the block in between our ankles. So I'm going to start on my right side of my body, laying down onto my mat. Put the block in between the ankles. Legs are extended nice and long. If you want to go all the way down to the mat, see if you can, or use your forearm. Your choice, okay? Here we go. Lift up the legs. Try to tap the left hand and come on back down. Lift up 2 and back down. Lift up 3 and back down. 4 and back down. 5 and back down. 6 and back down. 2 more. 7 and 8. Woo! And now roll over to that left side. I had some nachos yesterday for the Super Bowl. That's what happens when you live with a couple of dudes. So I got nacho belly. Opening up on my left side of my body. My legs are extended. Their block is in between the legs. These are teasers. Here we go. Lift up and come on back down. Lift up 2 and back down. And 3 and back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and back down. Woohoo! Right on, people. Oh my God. Now we're gonna do the bridging. So you're gonna lay down onto your back and shoulder bridge. I'm gonna take the block, put it underneath that heel and the butt. Left leg is connected into the mat. These are toe taps, bridge toe tap. Inhale. Exhale, raise the hips up, tap down 1 and draw it up. 2, draw up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hips come down, everybody. I'm hoping that everybody is staying really connected, doing this really mindfully, and really finding your glute and your abdomen, abs. All right, I've got my block on my left leg. I'm gonna reach my hips up. I'm gonna tap down 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, yes, 6, and 8, up, and draw the hips down, everybody. Bring your knees into the chest a minute, rock side to side. We just have 2 more exercises. And they're the donkey kicks. All right, so for those of you who may feel like you're not getting any abdomen work, really take your mind and go into the abs when you're doing donkey kicks. I'm gonna put the block underneath my right knee. Both hands will go onto the block in front of me. I'm gonna balance up with that left knee off the mat, nice and long, no slouching in the shoulders, all right? Draw the belly in, and now lift that left leg off the mat and flex the foot. Pulse the heel up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the leg out and point the toe. Bend the foot in. Point the toe. Bend in 2. Point the toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the toe and bring the leg down. Switch the block to the other side. Putting the left knee onto the block, hands onto the block in front of you. If you don't have blocks, you can do this without. The right leg is extended out. Now lift it up and bend that knee. Heel is pressing to the ceiling. We're gonna pulse it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the leg out, point the toe. Flex the foot in. Extend out 2 and flex the foot in. 3 and flex the foot in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now bring the knee down to the mat. Take the blocks out to the sides. Draw yourself down into a nice little quadruped, child's pose, sliding back in. Press those palms into the mat. Draw yourself back, stretching that lower back out. And now gently raise yourself up. Curl the toes under, lift the knees off the mat, straighten those legs, walk the hands and feet together, forward fold. Oh, we forgot the plank walkouts. Let's do it. We'll just do 4 of them, running out of time, but that's okay. Come to your forward fold. With the blocks on either side, hands on top of the blocks, nice and gentle. Pick up that right foot with the heel first and then lay it down. Left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Draw yourself down to the plank, hold it there, be really strong. Lift the hips up, gently start to walk the feet forward, but nice and slow. Where you take the heel up, there's a pause where the toe stays connected to the mat. I want that really nice roll of the feet. Forward fold and back at the top. Here we go, lifting up one heel, placing it behind you, left side, and now I'm on the right, left. Use those abdominals and really be focused. And I'm gonna come down to that plank, lengthen, push the heels back, and now lift the hips up, everybody. And gently start to roll that foot as you put it down onto the mat. Obviously going back up, it's like heel to toe and forward fold. We're gonna do 2 more. Lift up the right heel and left, right, left. Feels better the second set. I feel a little bit more loosey-goosey. And now I'm coming down to my plank. And hips up, lifting up, one leg at a time, 1 foot at a time. Just really getting that nice ball, heel and toe. And back up to center and just forward fold. Take the hands off the blocks if you want to. Open up the feet to hip width apart and gently press into the mat. You're gonna stack the vertebrae one at a time as you roll on up into standing. Thank you so much. That was Pilates 40-minute blast, Theraband, and yoga blocks. Thanks for joining.